friends. All right, so I am so excited to film this video right now. You probably can already tell from the title, but today I'm going to be reviewing the Fenty makeup products. So that is Rihanna's new makeup line. This stuff is like all the hype right now. Let me just tell you, I was completely out of my foundation. You guys know I use the Laura Mercier Silk Cream foundation, and this stuff is like squeezed to its death. So I was like, this is a perfect time to do a review or like a first impressions on a new foundation. So I walk into Sephora and I'm kind of like looking around. I was planning on getting the new Laura Mercier foundation because I'm like, if the Silk Cream doesn't break me out, then maybe this new one won't break me out. So I went in to Sephora and the Fenty products are like literally right when you walk into Sephora, and it's like, buy me. And I was like, okay. I also got the Trio. It's like a bronzer, a blush, and a cream highlight. They're in sticks, so I'm gonna be trying those products out today for the first time. I literally have not even opened my Sephora bag. It is still exactly how they packaged it. So we're gonna take this out. Oh, also you guys, I don't know if I should be proud, but I am now a VIB Rouge at Sephora. I should be excited, but it's also like I spend way too much money at Sephora. So that's exciting. Okay, so the packaging's very cool, very aesthetically pleasing. I really like it. It's very simple. The first thing I'm going to be trying out is the foundation. If I can get it open. I got the shade 200. I am really bad at matching myself to foundations. I definitely have more warm, like yellowy undertones, but when it gets too yellow, it looks like too yellow. So I literally spent so much time in the store going back and forth between 200 and 170 and 210 and all of these different shades because she has 40 foundation shades. Let's just, if you guys didn't know this, she came out with 40 different colors. So I'm like, with 40 shades, I have to be able to find a perfect match to my skin. They all looked good, like they all blended, but one was a little bit too yellow or a little bit too cool. This one was the one that was kind of more on the neutral side, so I picked up this one. Also, it's kind of like a weird transition time for me because it's like, I still have a little bit of my summer tan, like, I don't know if you can see a little bit. Oh, it's really fading, but we are very quickly approaching fall and winter, and I'm just gonna get whiter and whiter. So hopefully this won't be too dark in a couple weeks or a month, however long this lasts me. But with all of that aside, I really am so excited to try this out. Oh yeah, these are magnetic too, which is the coolest thing ever. They literally like, well, they do stick together. See, that's the coolest thing. I just think that's so cool. She literally thought of everything. So this is conceal, blush, and highlight. So I'm gonna try that, and those are the only products that I got. So let's start with the foundation. So I'm just going to be using my primer that I use every day. This is a Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer in Light. I'm going to apply this to my face. Cool, so now we're going to try out the foundation, and I think I'm going to be using my Tarte Airbrush brush. So I'm gonna shake this because it says to shake well. I follow instructions. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your Fenty. All right, so I have no idea how much I'm going to need on my hand. So I'm just going to maybe start with that much. I don't know. This is first impressions. So here we go. Oh, I like the color. I think the color is perfect. And that's what I was worried about. It feels very, liquidy, which is good. So that means it feels light. So yeah, I'm gonna need some more. Wow, guys, the color is like perfect. I like that. Make sure that I get my chin. Oh my god, this color is literally perfect, and I'm so happy. I always get foundation in my hair. Like, it's just unavoidable. Always get foundation in my hair. It's blending really well. I love the consistency. It's pretty full coverage too. Like, it covered all of my red marks. I did have to use a lot of pumps of it though, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, this is a big bottle, but you know, it's not like one of those foundations where like one little pump goes over your whole face. Like, I used probably like 7 or 8 pumps of this. Okay. I like this. My eyes look a little crazy because they're not blended. You can still kind of see my pores a little bit. It didn't like completely fill in my pores. I'm gonna go in with my damp beauty blender and kind of just press the foundation into my skin. Okay, yeah. That helped a little bit. Okay, I'm liking this so far. I'm really liking this so far. It doesn't feel thick at all. It's a very thin, light coat. And that's a good thing. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with these. I'm gonna start with a concealer, I think. This is a concealer highlight. So this is in Bamboo. I'm pretty sure that you can buy these separately. I just bought the trio because I wanted to try all three, but I'm pretty positive that you can buy them separately. Okay, so let's try this out. Okay, it's a little yellow. Okay, so now I'm going to use my beauty blender to pat this in. My standards are very high when it comes to concealer because of my Tarte Shape Tape. That is the best concealer I have ever laid my hands on, as it is everyone's favorite concealer on YouTube. But because that is just the best concealer ever, my standards are very high with concealer, and I just know myself, I probably like won't reach and grab this on an everyday basis. It looks a little yellow. Does it look a little yellow to you guys, or is that just me? I don't know. Maybe it'll warm up a little bit better to my skin like they said the foundation would. Coffee break. Before moving on, I'm just gonna go ahead and set that concealer so it doesn't move. So I'm just using my typical Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I always use a damp beauty blender to set my concealer. Yeah, see, that makes such a difference. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the contour stick. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in. It's kind of hard to blend. Let me try this side. The color's good though. I feel like the side of my beauty blender is working better than like the tip of it. Oh, that blended really nicely. I like that. So now I'm gonna go up here just a little bit. Blend. Give a little shadow to the forehead. Make it look like I haven't lost my tan yet. Good, good. And I think I'm gonna go down the bridge of the nose as well. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit on the jawline too, just to make my face look as slim and tan as possible. This side of the beauty blender thing is working really well, and I like that. Now I'm gonna go in with the blush. This is a really pretty pinky corally color. I love it. Just gonna go like right here. I don't really know how to work with a stick blush. It's kind of a weird concept, but I like it. It's pretty. I'm doing one side at a time just because it does dry really fast. Yeah, that is a really pretty color actually. I really like that. Okay guys, so those are all the Fenty products I have. I feel really weird without putting a highlight on my face because I do every single day, but I didn't really feel the need to pick up one of her highlights because I have so many highlights at home already that I already know and love. So I really just wanted to try out like her face products. That's why I did purchase one of the highlights, but I've seen other videos and they look beautiful. I just didn't really feel the need to purchase a highlight. I'm gonna go without a highlight today. I'm just gonna keep it a little bit more matte looking. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup for today, and I will come right back to you guys. And we're back. Okay, so here's what I've concluded after watching this foundation and stuff sit on my face for about 20-30 minutes, however long it took me to do my eyes. I'm gonna zoom you in. Okay, so now that we're up close and personal, you can see that like my pores are still kind of showing through. Like, I'm not really a fan of that. Hopefully you guys can see that. I know the light's like really bright. I don't remember my Laura Mercier foundation doing that. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but it makes my face look like oily. It doesn't make it look flat. The concealer, I think I was right, it is a little bit too yellow. I probably wouldn't buy the concealer like by itself. My forehead's okay. It's creasing a little bit there, but that's kind of normal. I'm just not sure how I feel about these pores. I don't know. What do you guys think? I do love the coverage. It's not bad. Let's zoom back out. Two things I'm curious about though. One is how well it stays on my face, and two, if I'm gonna get breakouts from it. Because if this foundation doesn't break me out, I'm definitely gonna keep it and use it at least until this bottle is empty. But yeah, I'm gonna run to rehearsal and I'm gonna go about my day, go to my night class, and then I will meet you guys right back here at about 9:30, 10 tonight, and we will see what my face looks like. Guess who's back? Back again. Alright guys, so I just got back from my night class. It is now 9:52, and here is what my foundation looks like thus far. To be honest, I don't know about it. Let's zoom in again. So all the way zoomed in, you can definitely see how oily it's gotten. I'm like so shiny, and I don't like being shiny. I definitely like being like more matte, like staying matte all day. Down here it's kind of creasing a little bit around my blemishes. I definitely don't like the concealer. I feel like it is too yellow and it didn't really stay on my face very well. I can already kind of see my dark circles kind of peeking through a little bit, and with my Tarte concealer it literally stays put as long as I need it to. The main thing about this though is just how oily it's gotten. I mean, like I can put my finger on it and you can totally see fingerprints. It's definitely darkened. The girl at Sephora said that it definitely will darken a little bit like throughout the day, and I can totally see what she means. It almost doesn't even match my neck anymore, which is really weird because we all agreed that it really did match my neck perfectly when I first put it on. I don't know, guys. As far as the contour, I mean, the contour's fine. It's kind of melted in a little bit with the foundation too. It looks okay up here. But I just feel like it's kind of like melted in. The blush was a very pretty color. I really did like the color, but it just added to the oiliness that's right here. And I feel like it just contributed to the shininess on my face. It's not bad. I probably wouldn't repurchase this foundation, but honestly, I might just use it this month and see, you know, how I like it and try a couple different powders. And I definitely want to try this with my regular concealer too, and like my regular powdered face products as opposed to like all creams, because that's maybe what contributed to the extra shininess that's going on in my face. But I don't know, tell me what you guys think about how it looks on my face now. My final assessment is that I really don't like these a whole lot. Definitely don't like the concealer. I feel like the blush isn't worth it just because I am so used to using powder blushes. I think this is kind of a weird concept. And then, I mean, the contour's fine, but like there's so many other contour sticks out there that you can buy instead that are probably way better. So not sure about this trio, but everyone is obviously entitled to their own opinion. So some of you actually may go to Sephora and try out these products and love them. Maybe they work awesome for you. I just wanted to show you guys how they work on my face, and I'm giving you my 100% honest opinion on these. If you have tried out any of Rihanna's products, let's start a discussion in the comments below about that. And I think that is everything. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.